I listen to Obama and I think, oh, here's a smart guy who isn't worried about his ego as much as he is about doing the right thing. So let's listen in. We got it here. It's clip number 9. Let's roll.
And some Democrats who say this plan just isn't big enough. And I know you've resisted putting a number on it, but your staff has talked about a high end of about $800 billion, something like that. They say if that's true, and if 40% of it is tax cuts that don't have the bang for the buck that spending has, it's not big enough. Paul Krugman today said that it falls far short of what you're going to need to put America back to work. How do you respond to those critics?
Well, look, there are some people who have said that it's not big enough. There are others who say it's too big. Well, as I said before, Democrats or Republicans, we welcome good ideas. And so the challenge for all of us, I think, is to identify good ideas, good spending plans that deliver on my commitment to create or save 3 million jobs. I want this to work. This is not an intellectual exercise, and there's no pride of authorship. If members of Congress have good ideas, if they can identify a project for me that will create jobs in an efficient way, that does not hamper our ability to, over the long term, get control of our deficit, that is good for the economy, then I'm going to accept it. If Paul Krugman has a good idea in terms of how to spend money efficiently and effectively to jumpstart the economy, then we're going to do it. If somebody has an idea for a tax cut that is better than a tax cut we've proposed, we will embrace it. One of the things that I think I'm trying to communicate in this process is for everybody to get past the habit that sometimes occurs in Washington of whose idea is it, what ideological corner does it come from. Just show me. If you can show me that something's going to work, I will welcome it.
Larry Summers.
See, this is why I liked Obama in the first place. That's exactly the same philosophy I agree with. But everybody else is obsessed about ego, who gets credit for what. Was my idea. I'll tell you a funny story. When I was working in television in Miami, there was a producer who insisted on getting involved in the shows. She was just kind of a general producer for the station, and she wanted to take credit for whatever went right? As all producers on television do. And one day, this is literally true, insisted on painting one of the show's walls blue. And she said, that's going to make all the difference. And so they painted it blue when there was no need for it. I mean, it was fine. I guess it was fine as it was, and it was fine when it was blue. Who cares, right? And from then on, every success that show had, she subscribed to the blue wall. She was like, oh, well, of course, it's because of the blue wall that they're doing better. I mean, it's madness, right? But that's what happens. That happens in the entertainment business all the time. And it happens in politics as well, and I call it the blue wall phenomenon. Now, what Obama is saying is, we're going to get beyond the blue wall phenomenon. I don't care who brought it. He said, just show me. Show it to me, and if I think it's going to work, I'll embrace it.